Good afternoon, it's Kyle Coberline, a truck and RV sales professional at Bluegrass International Trucks, Buses, RVs, and Ideal Lease. Today I've got a 2016 American Coach American Revolution 42G. It's got roughly around 40,000 miles on the odometer, so I'm gonna just do kind of an overall look at the coach and tell you a few little things. If you want a lot more detail and information, feel free to reach out to me. This coach is beautiful. It has 3 slides on it. You've got opposing slides up front in the living room, and of course you got a super slide on the utility side of the coach, and you get the 2 slides here on the camp side. Coach does come equipped with keyless entry for the main coach door, and you've got keyless for locking and unlocking your cargo boxes. Going down the camp side of the coach here, we've got massive pass-through bays. These front 2 bays have sliding trays in them. You got central vac. That's your fuel tank fill right there. Coach is equipped with a 150-gallon diesel tank. Your coach batteries. You've got the master disconnect switch for the slide out and inverter disconnect. Here's your MagnaSine pure sine wave inverter, and there's your surge guard for your 50-amp shore. Of course, tandem axle with a tag in the rear. Back here, you've got your engine compartment. You have disconnects back here for chassis and body, and then you've got 2 batteries, which for starting the diesel engine. The diesel engine is a Cummins 2016. I believe they're still ISLs and not L9s, but it's 450 horsepower, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. You got a towing capacity of 15,000 pounds. You've also got your depth fill back here. At the rear of the coach, you've got your main exhaust coming out for the chassis engine. Of course, your hitch for 15,000 pound rated towing capacity. It's already set up for the air force for flat towing your car. Of course, you've got a trailer connection plug back here. Full width mud flap, protect your tow car from rock and debris. Back of the coach is equipped with a ladder. There's an extension to that ladder to bring it on down in one of the bays. That's just to keep unwanted guests on the roof of your rig. Yeah, I mean, it's just a safety thing with children and whatnot. Looks a little cleaner too without that big ladder back there, going all the way down to the ground. Coach is equipped with docking lights. As you can see here, you've got one massive super slide. When we go inside, you can see how much that opens up the coach. Frameless windows. These windows here have awnings that come out over them, so if you want to be able to keep them cracked open in inclement weather, a little more rain, just have more airflow. Here's your control bay where you got your whole house water filter, of course your gray and your black tank dump, your water fill, just stuff you need for maintenance and dumping your black gray tank and filling fresh water. In front of that, you've got a bay with the AquaHot system in it. It's an AquaHot 400D, and then you've got your 50-amp shore cord on an electric grill. You got a storage bay in front of that. You also have a fill port for your diesel tank on this side as well. Both sides fill the same tank, so you can completely fill that 150-gallon tank from either side of the coach. You actually want to be careful when coaches are set up like that, not to have both open, because if you're filling from one side and the other side is open, you'll have diesel fuel pouring out the other side of your coach. That pass-through bay with that big sliding tray, that's one big sliding tray on this bay. The bay in front of that, you've got 2 separate sliding trays, one for coming out on each side, and there's that ladder I was talking about for accessing the roof. In this bay, right below the driver, you've got your windshield wiper fluid reservoir. Translucent, easy to see how much you've got in there so you can fill it. You've got an airline attachment so you can inflate tires if you have to in an emergency, or even like a occasional pool boy or something like that, or a raft. And then of course your switch in here to run your generator out. Up here under the front of the coach, you've got access to your Cummins own-end generator. It's an RV quiet diesel 10,000 watt. That's plenty of power. I'm not sure what you're doing in that coach, but I mean, you could be dueling hair dryers if you wanted to. Of course, you are running 3 HVAC units. I mean, it'll run the whole coach. I mean, if you got to where you're running a portable oven and a microwave and a hair dryer, I mean, you may max it out at some point, but it'd be a challenge to do. The generator has 185 hours on it. The last thing I'll point out on the exterior of the coach is you have an entertainment center with a TV. You can play music out here. You've got 2 nice 6-inch speakers. Just nice for those who tailgate or want to watch a movie outside at night at the campsite. We'll walk up into the coach here. You do have, when there's a passenger seated here, there's an electric switch that does run this out, covers the step well, so the passenger's got a place to lay their feet, and no risk of falling down the steps for children and whatnot. Here next to the passenger seat, you've got some switches for some lights, and then your master disconnect switch for the coach. That's your extend for that step well cover. Just an overall look at the driving area here. You got a massive floating screen for your head unit, which will show up your backup camera, and you've also got a screen below it dedicated for backup. This is an automatic transmission, Allison 6-speed transmission. It's behind that Cummins, 450 horsepower, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. Engine brake. Like I said, coach has got it right at like 40,000 miles on it. Here's your cabinetry up above the driver and the passenger. Up here above the passenger seat, you have most of your controls as far as your thermostat for your HVAC units, working slides in and out, your levelers, your awnings, your heated. It has heated tile floors in this unit. Your tank sensors, your inverter. Over here in this cabinet, we've got a small storage space, and then also a whole house Wi-Fi system. Entertainment cabinet over here. Then you got another cabinet storage here above the driver. The mirror that's up here, that's not original. That was placed up there by the previous owner. It had a TV up there, and the TV quit working. And he traveled a lot with his grandkids from time to time, and so he wanted to be able to keep an eye on his passengers. So he put a mirror up there, because right behind the driver's seat, you have a TV and a fireplace. And he just said they didn't use it that much. We do have the bracket for that, so if you want us to put a TV back up there, we'll be more than happy to do that in our shop. Not a hard thing to do. I've opened up the cabinets here so you can see into them. I mean, you have tons of storage. There's all the remotes. All the remotes are with this RV, along with the original owner's books. You've got a pull-out workstation that comes out here. This table here, this dining table actually will slide in to make more space if you don't need it, or like when you're in transit. You've got storage below and drawers. Electric fireplace and everything works. Here's your cabinets on the campsite and the kitchen area. You've got a reclining sofa here at the bottom. More cabinetry above the kitchen counter. Big stainless steel sink, storage underneath. This workstation that slides out for prepping area. A dishwasher, true induction cooktop, and then of course your microwave. Super nice that right here in the kitchen where you'd be cooking, they've got one of the big vent fans. In my motorhome, I got this like dinky little fan that's probably 6 inches, and it just doesn't draw the steam out. That's gonna have no problem doing it. You've got a full residential refrigerator. Nice thing about those, they have more space in them than RV refrigerators, and any appliance guy can work on them. If they're got any propane mechanisms, it takes a special technician, and those guys are kind of hard to find. As you can see, this refrigerator is super clean. As we work our way down, you've got a washer and dryer stack. It is not a combination unit. I mean, combination units are fine, but anybody that's ever used one will tell you that they don't dry worth a hoot. So having the two separate units, one unit to wash, one unit to dry, is way more efficient. You've got really nice pantry storage right next to your fridge. That's a ton. That's awesome. I like the feel for that for sure. Door for the bathroom, really nice. It opens in such a way that it keeps it out of the way of the hallway and your bed when you're trying to do stuff throughout the coach. Of course, your toilet, your sink, and this is a bath and a half. So this is your mid bath. So you got a medicine cabinet, a fan, additional cabinetry above. Ooh, I lied. This is where you've got your breaker. That is super nice. Sometimes they put breaker boxes in like impossible places to get to, even for somebody that's in their physical prime. I mean, they're up underneath the bed somewhere, or just somewhere it's hard to get to. This is nice. They're right there at eye level. You can check your breakers to see. If something's not working, you can quickly see if you got a breaker that's tripped. This is all hardwood cabinetry. You got two really big wardrobes, drawers down below. Those are chairs in there. So those are additional chairs for the dining table if you want to be able to seat 4 people. Of course, you've got a TV right here, which is right in front of the bed. You've got a power adjustable bed, memory foam mattress. It's super comfortable. It does have to be in the upright position when you pull all the slides in, just to give it space to do so. You've got a nice big sliding door that separates the bedroom from the rest of the coach. So if you've got family and stuff staying with you, you can have your own private space. And then the last thing we'll go check out is the master bathroom in the rear. You've got another toilet back here. You got a fan up in the ceiling. So this thing has 3 fans in it. That's nice for moving out hot air. Or if you just want to pull night, like if you're somewhere at camp and it's 70-degree, nice fall day, just pull all that nice fresh air through your coach. Large closet compartment back here. Sink, cabinetry below. That's an access area for the top of the engine. You've got additional cabinetry back here for medicine stuff. Another huge storage space with sliding drawers here in the master bathroom, towels and whatnot. And then you've also got a really roomy shower. With a detachable wand, skylight for plenty of light while you're showering. It's even got a seat down in there. Once again, my name's Kyle Koberline. I'm a truck and RV sales professional at Bluegrass International Trucks, Buses, RVs, and Ideal Lease. I appreciate you checking out another one of my videos. This is a beautiful 2016 American coach, American Revolution 42G. The owners that had this before took great care of it. At the end of the day, I get the same spiel. I'm in no rush to sell anybody a coach. I RV and motorhome myself with my family. I want to be an asset and consult with you, as you explore what your RV options are and what's going to best fit your family. At the end of the day, if we work together and this is what I have and what we can do for you is not a best fit, we understand. I get it. I appreciate you giving us an opportunity. But if anything, we just want to make sure that you have the information you need to make that educated decision. So when you go out and I see you at a campground somewhere or an RV park resort in Florida, Colorado, Washington, New York, New Hampshire, I've been all over the place with my family. But you'd wave at me and be happy to see me and thank me again for everything I've done to help.